What if I told you the reason you feel stuck isn't laziness, it isn't bad luck, it's something far more disturbing. You've been running from yourself. Most self-help advice tells you to grind harder, wake up earlier, hustle more. But here's what they never say. You can't outrun your own mind. No 5 a.m. alarm, no productivity app, no motivational quote will fix what's actually going wrong inside your head. What I'm about to share isn't a morning routine. It's a psychological intervention, a 24-hour protocol used by high-performance coaches, therapists, and behavioral scientists to completely rewire how a person sees themselves. It won't make you feel good immediately, but it will make you real, and that changes everything. Step 1, the isolation protocol. Here's a psychological fact most people find uncomfortable. You are not overwhelmed, you are overstimulated. Your brain receives approximately 11 million bits of information every single second, but it can only consciously process 50. The rest? Noise, constant invisible noise, from notifications, opinions, social media, other people's expectations. And in that noise, your own thoughts get drowned out. So step 1 is radical and simple. Pick one day, go offline completely, no phone, no scrolling, no messages, not even music, just you. And the uncomfortable silence that comes after. Here's the dark truth. Most people can't last 2 hours, not because silence is painful, but because silence is honest, and honestly, most people are terrified of what they'll hear. Step 2, the mirror confrontation. Psychologists call it self-confrontation. Most of us go our entire lives without truly doing it. Here's the exercise. Stand in front of a mirror, no music, no affirmations, no filters. Look yourself in the eyes for 5 minutes and ask one question: who have I been pretending to be? Not who you want to be, not who you tell people you are. Who have you been performing? That for your boss, your family, social media, strangers on the internet. There's a concept in psychology called the social mask, first described by Jung. He called it the persona, the version of yourself you present to the world. The problem? Most people lose track of where the mask ends and where they begin. This exercise cracks the mask. You might feel discomfort, a tightness in your chest, a strange quiet grief. That's not weakness, that's recognition. That's the part of you that has been waiting quietly for you to finally show up. Step 3, the destruction ritual. Now we go deeper. Take a notebook, write down 3 things. 1, the habits you keep going back to that you know are holding you back. 2, the environments or people that drain your energy but you stay in anyway. 3, the lies you tell to others, to yourself, to keep the peace. Write them out, don't filter, don't be polite about it. Then, and this is the part that matters most, destroy the page, tear it, crumple it, burn it safely if you can. This isn't superstition, it's behavioral psychology. Physical actions anchor psychological decisions. Research shows that symbolic rituals, like destroying written confessions, signal to the brain that a chapter is closing. You're not journaling. You're sending a message to your own subconscious. This version of me is no longer who I'm choosing to be. Step 4, the warrior hour. Now the rebuild begins. Set a 60-minute timer. Divide it into 3 equal parts. First 20 minutes, physical movement. Run, do push-ups, jump, doesn't matter what. Push your body until it's uncomfortable. Why? Because the body keeps the score. Stress, fear, stagnation. They don't just live in the mind, they live in the muscles, the posture, the breath. Movement releases what thinking can't. Second 20 minutes, mental purge. Open a notebook and write without stopping. Everything you feel, everything you fear, everything you want. No grammar, no structure, let it be messy. This is what therapists call expressive writing. Studies show it reduces cortisol and the stress hormone and improves clarity within a single session. Third 20 minutes, complete silence, sit, breathe, exist, no input, no output, just presence. This is harder than it sounds and more powerful than almost anything else on this list. Deep insight. Here's the psychology behind all of this and why it actually works. Most people believe they're stuck because of external circumstances, no money, wrong opportunities, bad timing, but behavioral science tells a different story. The average person makes roughly 35,000 decisions every day, most of them automatic, unconscious, driven by habit, fear, or social pressure, not intention. We don't fail because we lack talent. We fail because we've never learned to choose deliberately. This 24-hour protocol isn't magic, it's a pattern interrupt. It forces your nervous system out of autopilot. It creates what neuroscientists call a psychological reset point, a moment so different from your normal routine that your brain can't keep running the same loops. And in that gap between who you were yesterday and who you haven't become yet, that's where real change lives. At 9 p.m. after this day is over, stand in front of that mirror one last time. But this time, don't question, don't judge, don't measure progress. Just say this: I showed up. That's it. Not I fixed everything, not I'm a new person, just I showed up. Because here's the twist nobody in the self-help world will admit. Most people don't need a new system, they don't need a new strategy, they don't even need more discipline. They need one honest day, one day where they stop performing, stop hiding, stop pretending. Because the person you've been looking for, the calm, clear, focused version of yourself, was never missing. They were just buried, under the noise, under the fear, under the comfort of staying the same. One day can't change your life, but it can change you, and you can change your life. If this gave you something real, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below. What's one thing you've been avoiding facing? And if you want to go deeper into dark psychology, behavior science, and mental performance, subscribe. New content every week. I'll see you in the next one.